And we are live. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for watching us. We got a beautiful new faces here tonight. We will be talking about a new topic tonight, entrepreneur mindset. We got Leah, Aisha, and Rachel with us. So let me start with myself for those that are new to my page and didn't see me before. My name is Maria Mohammed. I'm originally from Somalia. I live in London, UK. I'm a mom, lovely kids, a happy wife, a successful digital business owner, mentor, and a coach. I will go to Leah. Leah, thank you really so much for your time and for accepting my invitation. Please give introduction to yourself for everybody that's watching us tonight.
Thank you so much, Maria, for having us today. I really appreciate and I'm honored to be here. My name is Leia. I'm from Alberta, Canada, but originally from Kenya. I have IT background and I'm also a data analyst and a mom of two beautiful kids and a proud digital business owner.
Amazing. Thank you so much. We'll go to Aisha. And Aisha, thank you so much for your time and for accepting the invitation. Please give a little introduction about yourself, and welcome.
Thank you for having me, Maria. I am delighted and I'm honored
You're
to be
welcome.
here with you. My name is Aisha Samuel. I am originally from St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the Caribbean, and I migrated to Canada just a little over 10 years ago. And at the moment, I am working with the federal government as a senior analyst, and I'm a proud digital business owner.
And hello, everyone.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the word here.
Hello, Anne. Thank
I
you
am
so much. Of
I'm in Teresa
course. Come
from all the way from Denmark here, and thank you very much for having me tonight. I am a mother of a grown-up son, and I am a crazy horse girl. Love to ride
Mm,
horses every day, and
nice.
I'm a proud digital business
Amazing.
owner too.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I guess
Thank
now
you
it's
so
my
much.
turn.
And thank you, really. Yay, Rachel. Come on.
My name
Let's
is
hear about
Rachel.
you.
Thank you, Mary, for having me as well because this is actually my first time of being in a live with you guys. I'm Rachel, originally from Nigeria, migrated to Germany a few months ago. I'm a mom of one little boy, and I'm also a digital business owner.
Amazing.
Business owner.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Rachel. And thank you for really giving us your time tonight. We'll be talking about the entrepreneurial mindset. So I will start with what is entrepreneurial mindset? Entrepreneurial mindset is a set of beliefs. It's a set of beliefs and process of thoughts and of course ways of viewing walls, a way that someone views the wall that drives to entrepreneurial behavior. So basically we might go from each angle side. We might have like different angles talking about the same subject about the entrepreneurial mindset. So I would just start with the definition of entrepreneurial mindset. So basically it's like or just belief is and what someone believes to be entrepreneur is not a job, it's a belief of someone, it's an attitude, it's the way that they do things. And I will give it to Leah. So Leah, let's hear about you, about entrepreneurial mindset and what you can say about it.
Okay, an entrepreneurial mindset is mind of someone who has the ability to see challenges as opportunities and able to change these challenges to add value to the people around them, either by providing products or services, and at the end making a profit. You know, as an entrepreneur, you're out there to make profit, but the only time you make profit is when you add value. And so the more value you add, the more profit that you make. But then the bottom line is always being able to see things as opportunities of adding values. You know, as an entrepreneur with an entrepreneurial mind, you need to have clear goals. You know, without a clear goal, you don't have a vision and a direction to where you're going. And an entrepreneur has to have a decisive mind. You know where you're going, decide that you're going there. And when you face challenges as an entrepreneur with an entrepreneurial mindset, again, I'd say you need to redefine your failures. You know, you don't need to see your failures as something that is going to hinder you from achieving your goals. You see failures as a step closer to achieving your goals, or rather, another opportunity of providing services or solutions, you know. And sometimes if you have a goal at the same time, when you face these challenges, you might develop fears. But if you have that entrepreneurial mind, you will be courageous enough to face those fears. So above all, when you're an entrepreneur, you need to have a resilient mind, because being an entrepreneur is not easy. You need to be a fierce person and resilient. Whenever you face challenge, you still need to pick yourself up and keep going. So those are the few remarks I have about entrepreneurial mindset.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. Aisha, let's hear about you.
So Maria, I totally agree with Leah. I resonate with what she's saying entirely. And I'll just add a little. For me, an entrepreneurial mindset has to do with being resourceful. You don't always have what you need at the time to go after whatever you need to go after, whether it's whatever specific goal that you have. And
Right.
sometimes you have to figure out the way to do it. So, for instance, somebody may want to have a little pop-up shop, but with everything there is, some sort of investment that's required. And part of it may be, all right, I need $300 to have my little pop-up shop, right?
Right.
This $300 on pop-up shop could turn out more for me, but I don't have it at the moment. The approach with somebody with an entrepreneurial mindset is not, oh goodness, I don't have that, so what am I like, I'm
Right.
done. No, that is not the mindset. The mindset is, okay, I need $300. How am I going to get it? What am I going
Right.
to do? That's legal, of course.
Right.
That's legal, of course. What am I going to do to be able to get that $300? Because it can mean more for me later on, or it can mean the ability to help somebody else later on. And
Right.
also, it's that ability to be flexible. I remember once I was doing a live, and Angelita was there actually. We were all doing that live together, and my phone started acting up. What could I have done? Well, I just grabbed my computer. I didn't have a desk or anything that was high enough, so I put it on some chair and a stool and some books and propped it up so that I could do what
Right.
I had to do. It
Mm-hmm.
is just being able to be flexible
Resourceful.
to
Mm-hmm.
get that thing done, and knowing also that sometimes you go out there, it may not end up as how you plan to, but you don't sit and cry about it. You sit,
Right.
as Leah say, you think about it, figure out what went wrong and how you can improve. So for me,
Right.
those are some of the things that encompass having an entrepreneurial mindset.
Right.
Thank you,
Amazing. Thank
Maria.
you so much for sharing that. Thank you, dear. And let's go to Anjanita. Anjanita, let's hear about you, about entrepreneurial mindset and what you say about it.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you, ladies. It is so lovely to listening to you. I love it very much, and it makes me feel like a part of something bigger. I think you know what I mean, and I also feel like that is also a part of being an entrepreneur. And I see myself now as an entrepreneur. It's hard for me to even say the word, but I actually feel like a person doing things that I wouldn't do earlier in my life. Being a part of a community, helping me to succeed, it makes me feel like a part of something bigger. And I really think that many of you out there, when you are listening to us, maybe you are thinking, oh my God, they are so creative. I'm not a creative person. But actually, I think you are. I think we all are. The word creative comes from creator, and we all are a creator. So if you just dare to let it free, set it
Right.
free, and start doing something. And the most important thing is to remember that you don't have to be perfect. You
Right.
just have to try. That's the most important thing. And if you dare to try, it will make you succeed. If you dare to try, and you keep coming back. Please don't be scared. Please just break through your terror barrier and do something. I was so scared when I started because English is not my main language. So I was so scared and I was thinking, oh my God, I cannot do this. But when I talked to somebody else in this community, they told me this, don't be so scared, just try. You gotta
Right.
give yourself some credit for trying. And I really think that is a true entrepreneur trying. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's one more thing what I want to say is that when thousand peoples are going in one direction, I think that an entrepreneur is going at the other direction. So don't just follow along people doing their 9 to 5 every day and get up early, driving to their job. If you have some dreams for yourself, please try, take a step. Yeah, that's my
Right.
word for an entrepreneur.
Right.
Amazing, love it, really, all of you ladies. This is it's really amazing, and thank you so much, Antonita, for sharing your part of it. Let's go to Rachel. Rachel, let's hear from you.
Um, I really don't have much more to say because you ladies have basically defined it
I
all.
can see they finished everything.
Yeah, but I think I should have, the beliefs in your own capabilities. You've got to believe in your own self, what
Amazing.
you can do, because we all are capable of doing a lot of things. If you don't try, you won't know what you're capable of doing.
Yeah.
And besides, do not let
Mm,
people be like, oh no, you can't do that. It's just too stressful. You can't do that. Like, how do you
mm,
cope with, for example, I work a full time job on three different shifts. I have 3 hours Monday to Friday for the German course, and I still take some time off during the day to still go through my training because I'm still on the training side.
Right.
So if I was going to listen to people,
amazing.
I definitely won't be here with you guys today. So it's determination that really matters. You've got to be determined and believe in yourself. Then you're gonna soar high. You're gonna really go high. That's
Yes.
all I
That's
believe.
that,
Amazing.
that's true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing, really. Wow. Thank you so much. So it's really going back to all the ladies and the amazing words they gave us about. It's really, it's like you can see from them. Each one of you, each one of us here we call ourselves and we are entrepreneurs, and that's why we're talking about the mindset of the entrepreneur for someone that is maybe planning or thinking to, because we know that entrepreneur is not a job, really. It's not a job that you go to, and it's all about
Right.
mindset. It starts with all here. So if you look to Rachel, if you go to Leah, what she said, or to Aisha, or to Anjanita, it's all like the way that they're actually managing their time. Like we all have the 24 hours that you guys got, nothing different, but it's all goes back to managing your time too. That's something that the entrepreneur master say, like, exactly to get the 24 hours. If you're working full time, let's look back at Rachel. She's working full time. She's doing this. She's doing this. She's having the training, like all of that, and you're thinking, "Wow, that's a that she is an entrepreneur. She knows how to manage her time. She got the mindset, and it's basically all around that. If you fix here, everything else is gonna come to place. You will learn how to plan your time. You will learn how to make the schedule of everything, and then everything will go into its place, and definitely you won't be complaining or taking something as a failure. You will be taking that as a lesson, because your mindset is looking for opportunities. It's not about complaining and sitting back. When you sit back and complain about something, trust me, you're actually putting more harm to yourself. Like, you're not doing anything. You're actually, that
Right.
negative energy is harming you more. It's like you're attracting more negative stuff towards you, like, rather than having that abundance, having that positive attitude, having that open mindset and everything. So
Right.
back to you, ladies. We won't be taking that long. So if any of one of you wants to add a couple more words, we'll be closing it.
Yeah, I just wanted to add something small. I like how you said all of us are entrepreneur. A lot of people tend to disqualify themselves when they look at other entrepreneurs, thinking that they are way different than those other people and they can't reach their skills. Having an entrepreneurial mindset is not something that someone is born with. There are different ways you can acquire that entrepreneurial mindset. We can acquire it through knowledge, tactic knowledge, explicit or implicit knowledge. When you want to have that entrepreneurial mindset, you can go to the library, study about entrepreneurial mindset. And the more you dissolve yourself, you absorb all that information using that knowledge, you'll end up having the entrepreneurial mindset. And also the explicit knowledge of the entrepreneurial mindset is going to people who already have that entrepreneurial mindset and learning from them, being humble and being able to ask them, how are you able to do this, or hanging around them, surrounding yourself with them. And that's why I appreciate the community that we have. Birds of a feather flock together. And so if you surround yourself with like-minded people, surely you'll identify like them, you'll be as them, right? Implicit knowledge, like people who are born with parents who are entrepreneurs, it's easy for them to learn how to be entrepreneurs. Or if you see someone from a distance who has that entrepreneurial mindset, you can start doing your entrepreneurial ventures on your. Like myself, I wasn't an entrepreneur and I didn't come from an entrepreneurial background, so I had that implicit knowledge through experience. And it all starts with the first step. You start and then you learn and then you progress. You don't have to see the entire staircase. You just have to see the first step and keep going. And eventually, when you look back, you won't believe how far you've come. Just have faith in yourself, take the first step, and you'll be blown how comfortable your mind will be and eager to learn more. So it's very important to at least try. You never know what you're capable of unless you try. Yeah.
Amazing.
I agree with
Amazing.
you, Leah.
Absolutely.
I entirely agree with you. Just before this live, someone reached out to me and she
Mm-hmm.
said, I have been seeing stuff about a business on YouTube. And I wanted to, but I really I don't know anything about computers, and for me that constitutes a first step. Just reaching out and making that connection is a very important first
Very
step.
big step.
And
Yeah.
then I mentioned to her, you don't have to. We help. The training is there. There's video training and all of that. And then we have an agreement, that we will talk about it some more. And so that willingness has just shown up. That first connection and the willingness
Right.
to learn is
Mhm.
just encompassing just what you said, Leah. So I
Right.
fully agree with you.
See, that's a real life experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Wow, amazing, really. Um, I would just add, like, with the last question, if any one of you wants to add something, it's open still. Does anyone wants to add something? Okay.
No.
So I would say with the last question, I would leave this last question with everyone that's watching us, also gonna watch the replay later. Do you have the entrepreneurial mindset to take an action today? Just sit back with yourself and sit down and say, do you have that mindset? Are you willing to take an action? It doesn't matter what it is. We don't know your goal. We don't know what your dream is, but towards your dreams, towards what you want to achieve in this life, are you willing to take that first step to do something? I will leave with that question. And thank you so much, ladies, really.
Mhm.
And
Thank you.
thank you, everybody that's watching us. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Thank you.
It was nice seeing you